Greetings, everyone. I am Nirvana Sparkle. Welcome back to Pony Panels. And it's almost time to bid Friends Forever, the second My Little Pony comic series, a fond farewell. But first, we have to get to the next to last comic in the series. Issue 37, featuring Rarity and the great and powerful Trixie. But sadly, that's about the only good thing in this comic, is the pairing is unique. Other than that, this comic is a been there, done that for Trixie, and fails multiple times in its narrative direction to drive it home. How exactly? Well, let me start at the beginning. Rarity is off to Manhattan again, this time to help who else but a returning Sapphire Shores prepare for a concert situation. In the effort to prepare for the concert, Trixie is also brought in to help with the special effects for the tough work. Now, granted, Sweetie Belle is with her, and you actually see for the first time in a long time in anything Pony Pacific, Babseed. The last time we heard about Babseed was, quite frankly, 2 seasons ago, when we found out that she had finally attained her cutie mark as a hairdresser. Needless to say, you'll see the results if you actually read the comic of her latest dude, or one of her best friends. Needless to say, it's horrifying. But, back to the main point of the comic. After Rarity tries setting everything up, and Trixie tries to add some pizzazz, the minstrel show, wouldn't it just be what a Trixie story is? She ends up loving the whole thing, and actually pulling a pseudo reference to a certain Pepsi commercial with a certain King of Pop, lights Sapphire Shores on fire. This almost gets Trixie fired. But if it's not for Rarity bringing up the fact that she deserves a second chance, in which it all goes right due to proper planning and being a little bit more careful, Trixie would be out of a job yet again. But you see, that's where this comic ultimately fails, is this. All Trixie's main storylines, other than the season finale for season 6, which is also referenced here, also making it the first thing post season 6 finale for Pony. For everything else, it's been about second chances, getting a chance to not screw up. Everything from the episode Magic Duel, in which she was reprieved for her actions, and of course the aforementioned No Second Chances, in which included a, let's just call what it is, Trixie suicide attempt. Because of this has unfortunately become Trixie's narrative. To try with her full force, but because of her ego and for her willingness to go big or go home, she ends up screwing up. One of the other ponies has to seemingly redeem her and say, okay, she screwed up once, before everything is set back into motion. Insert Rarity as your typical Twilight or Starlight Glimmer for this comic. And yes, although the art is decent, it's not better than the issue previous with Soarin' and Rainbow Dash. And the been there, done that story vernacular just makes this a home read. Other than the references back to previous episodes and background ponies, this comic doesn't really hold much to the imagination, and it really doesn't allow the artist to show off either. It's just very poorly timed, especially seeing that this is the penultimate comic. The next time we talk about Friends Forever, it will be the last time. And this is sorely a bad way to go out. If you want this plot better done, then go see the 2 episodes I mentioned before. Or even go back into the comics line and find the Great Manhattan Caper in the main comics line. It's a far better comic than this one is given. And it's really sad too, and I hope Friends Forever can go out on a more proper note given the series' history and prestige. But if this is a sign for the last comic to come, then Friends Forever is truly not going out on a note worthy of My Little Pony. Unfortunately, I have to give this comic a 2 out of 6 for its deeply predictable plotline, solution, and moral of the day, executed better in previous episodes. None of the artwork really stands out, and especially the characterizations of both Rarity and Sapphire Shores leave less to be desired. Even a cameo from Babs Seed can't save this from the bottom of your comic rack. Until next time, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own Nirvana and tell me what you thought of this Friends Forever comic and about your expectations for the final coming up very soon. With Legends of Magic dated, it's got a whole lot to live up to. See you next time.